It's not every day we get an earthquake in central Georgia. And if you live near Bleckley County, you may have felt a little shaking last night right around 6 o'clock.
A 2.4 magnitude earthquake was measured a few miles northwest of Cochran. They call that a minor quake. Celine Arif explains why there's no reason to worry.
Now, I talked to about a dozen people in downtown Cochran, and only one person tells me that they think they felt the earthquake. Everyone else says they hope they never have to.
I'm used to planes flying over, you know what I'm saying, breaking the sound barrier, stuff like that. But for the earthquake, the earth rumbling, tumbling and stuff, I never experienced that in my life.
Eric Burns says it was just another regular Tuesday night outside on the grill. He lives a few minutes outside of downtown Cochran. And over at Willing Hands Ministries Center, they're in the business of giving back to their neighbors. That's where Hope Dow volunteers, and she says she hasn't heard any customers mention earthquake damage.
I live like maybe 2 or 3 miles from the Tweeds County line, and I never felt anything, you know, so I was kind of shocked.
While it can be shocking getting earthquakes in central Georgia, geosciences professor Paulo Hidalgo says we live in a fairly safe earthquake zone.
These events that are happening every few months to every few years are more towards the northwest corner of Georgia.
More earthquakes could hit here, but he says they probably won't be much larger than Tuesday's, which hit just 2.4 on the Richter scale. That's because we're far from the largest moving crust areas on the Earth.
The closest plate tectonic boundary, I will say, is in the Caribbean to Atlanta, right?
He says he doesn't think Georgia's earthquakes could reach any higher than a 5.0 magnitude, which would really only cause minor damage.
Yeah, there's no real fear. There's no reason to panic. It's just part of the crust, you know, kind of adjusting itself.
Reporting in Cochran, Celine Arif, 13 WMEZ News.
Another earthquake did hit Georgia on Tuesday. It was a 2.6 magnitude quake that hit northwest Georgia around 8 o'clock yesterday morning. That was up in Chattooga County.